Hey everybody, it's Brent with Whiskey 7 Backroads, and haven't done a video for a while, so just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on what's going on with Mrs. Whiskey 7, me and the dogs. We are still in Washington. We normally would be on the road by now. We usually head down south around the 1st of let me get out of the sun here, of January. But we have a wedding in the family, and our oldest son is getting married. And so we're going to be here in Washington until February. And then we're going to be heading south and showing you some of the locations that we camp at. So Riley and Rusty and I are outside in the backyard. Nice, beautiful day in Washington. And so what I thought, since I hadn't done a video for a while, is I would put together a montage of a picture montage of 2021 with a little recap. I'm calling it 2021 Adventures Rewind, and it's coming up next, so I hope you enjoy it. If you guys like the videos that we're putting out, please put a like down below, comment, and please share the videos and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. We really appreciate it. So with that, hope you enjoy the video. In January, we headed south, loading the dogs up into the EarthCruiser. The first couple of campsites that we stayed at, there was snow on the ground, but eventually we made our way south to Trona Pinnacles, Lake Mead, and then eventually down to Arizona, where the sun was out and it was nice and warm. In the spring, we met up with Bill and Connie and Shane and Carrie at Anzo Borrego. Spent a couple of days exploring around Anzo Borrego before heading north and going to Trona Pinnacles, where it was really windy. Stayed there a night and then headed to Lake Mead. We left Lake Mead and headed to Kanab, Utah, where we met up with Gary and Gretchen, and we went out to the north rim of the Grand Canyon, Alstrom Point, and then eventually ended up at Bryce Canyon to do some hiking. In the fall, Roberto and I met in Montana. Spent a couple of days there at the property and then headed south through West Yellowstone, which we had to evacuate because of a fire, and I'll link that video here. And then made our way to the Grand Tetons and Flaming Gorge, and then eventually ended up at Grand Mesa, where we picked up Cheryl and then continued south to Ouray, Silverton, and eventually going through New Mexico into Phoenix. Thanks everybody who supports the channel. Me and the dogs really appreciate it and hope to see you on the trail sometime. This is Brent with Whiskey 7 Backroads.